Your doctor probably never told you this, but right now, three specific vitamins could be the missing key to finally getting your blood sugar under control. While millions of diabetics struggle with stubborn A1C levels and dangerous glucose spikes, a growing body of research reveals something shocking. These three vitamins work so powerfully that studies show they can drop A1C by up to half a percentage point slash insulin resistance by 35% and protect your heart, nerves, and kidneys from the devastating damage that high blood sugar causes silently every single day. The truth is, if you have diabetes, your body burns through these vitamins at an alarming rate, creating hidden deficiencies that make blood sugar control nearly impossible, no matter how perfectly you eat or how much medication you take. What you are about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about managing diabetes naturally. And the best part is you can start using this information today. Let's start with number 1. 1. Vitamin K. 2. Vitamin K2 operates as a silent guardian in your body, directing calcium away from your arteries and soft tissues while guiding it precisely into your bones where it belongs. This remarkable nutrient exists in two primary forms: mannanone 4 or MK4 and mannanone 7 or MK7. With MK7 staying active in your bloodstream for up to 72 hours compared to MK4's brief 6-hour window, diabetics face a particularly cruel irony because high blood sugar actively depletes vitamin K2 stores while simultaneously increasing the body's demand for this critical nutrient by up to 65%. The connection between K2 deficiency and diabetes runs deeper than most people realize, with studies showing that individuals with the lowest K2 levels face a 51% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The deficiency symptoms manifest in ways that often get blamed on diabetes itself, creating a vicious cycle of misdiagnosis and inadequate treatment. Your arteries begin hardening silently, a process called arterial calcification that increases your risk of heart attack and stroke without causing any immediate pain or discomfort. You might notice unusual bruising appearing on your skin from the slightest bump, purple marks spreading across your arms and legs that take weeks to fade. Bleeding gums become a persistent problem even with gentle brushing, while nosebleeds start occurring more frequently. Your bones gradually weaken despite normal calcium intake, becoming porous and fragile. Though you would not feel this happening until a fracture occurs. Joint pain intensifies, particularly in weight-bearing joints like knees and hips, while calcium deposits form in unexpected places like heart valves and kidneys. Many people experience varicose veins worsening rapidly, and dental problems multiply as tooth decay accelerates. Despite good oral hygiene habits, vitamin K2 transforms blood sugar control through pathways that scientists only recently began understanding fully. This vitamin activates a protein called osteocalin, which does not just build bones, but also stimulates your pancreas to produce more insulin, while simultaneously making your cells more receptive to insulin signals. When K2 levels reach optimal ranges, insulin sensitivity improves by 20 to 28%, a change that dramatically affects how efficiently your body processes glucose. Research demonstrates that adequate K2 supplementation reduces A1C levels by 0.35 to 0.48% over 16 weeks, translating to better long-term blood sugar management and reduced complication risks. The activated osteocalin increases insulin secretion by up to 40% in people whose pancreatic function has started declining. The effect on insulin resistance proves particularly impressive in individuals with metabolic syndrome or prediabetes. Insulin resistance drops by 22 to 34% when vitamin K2 status improves from deficient to optimal levels. Your fasting blood glucose decreases by an average of 8 to 14 milligrams per deciliter, while those problematic post-meal glucose spikes that leave you feeling sluggish and thirsty drop by 18 to 28 milligrams per deciliter. These improvements happen because K2 enhances glucose uptake into muscle cells and reduces the liver's excessive glucose production that occurs overnight. The vitamin also reduces chronic inflammation by 30%. And since inflammation drives insulin resistance, this creates a powerful positive feedback loop. Your cardiovascular system experiences a transformation that borders on miraculous when vitamin K2 levels normalize. The vitamin reduces arterial calcification progression, by an astounding 52%, literally pulling calcium out of arterial walls where it causes stiffness and blockages. Vascular health improves dramatically as blood vessel flexibility increases by 26%, and endothelial function, the measure of how well blood vessels respond to demands, improves by 31%. Studies show that people with optimal K2 levels reduce their cardiovascular disease risk by 48% compared to those with deficiency. Your heart valves remain supple and functional, as K2 prevents the dangerous calcification that leads to valve stenosis, a common complication in diabetics that occurs 38% more frequently in those with K2 deficiency. Nerve health receives substantial protection from vitamin K2 through mechanisms separate from its blood sugar effects. The vitamin produces protective proteins called Gas6 that shield nerve cells from glucose-induced damage, slowing diabetic neuropathy progression by 25 to 32%. Nerve signal transmission improves, reducing that frightening numbness in feet and hands by up to 28% over 6 months of adequate supplementation. Your kidneys gain powerful defense against diabetic damage as K2 reduces kidney calcification by 44% and helps maintain healthy filtration rates. The vitamin decreases protein spillage in urine by 20 to 26%, a key marker of kidney health in diabetes. Blood pressure drops by an average of 4 to 7 points systolic as arteries become more elastic and responsive. Bone density improves remarkably with proper K2 levels, increasing by 2 to 3% annually compared to the 1 to 2% loss that often occurs in diabetics. Fracture risk plummets by 37%. Crucial protection since diabetes already weakens bones through multiple mechanisms. Your immune function strengthens as K2 activates proteins involved in immune regulation, reducing infection rates by 23%. Cognitive function benefits surprisingly, with studies showing 18% improvement in memory and processing speed when K2 deficiency is corrected. The vitamin protects brain cells from the accelerated aging that high blood sugar causes. The top 5 food sources containing vitamin K2 might surprise you because most exist in fermented or animal products. Natto, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish, dominates as the supreme source, delivering an extraordinary 1,000 micrograms per 100-gram serving. Though its strong taste and sticky texture challenge Western palates, goose liver pate provides approximately 369 micrograms per 100 grams, offering rich flavor along with substantial K2 content. Hard cheeses like Gouda and Brie contain around 75 to 80 micrograms per 100 grams, making them delicious daily sources. Egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens supply roughly 32 micrograms per yolk, significantly more than conventional eggs. Chicken liver delivers about 13 micrograms per 100 gram, while providing numerous other nutrients beneficial for blood sugar control. Supplement choices vary significantly in form and potency, requiring careful selection. Life extension. Super K provides 200 micrograms of MK7, combined with other K vitamins for comprehensive coverage. Gero formulas. MK7 offers pure 90 to 180 micrograms of the MK7 form derived from natto with excellent bioavailability. Sports Research Vitamin K2 delivers 100 micrograms of MK7 combined with organic coconut oil for enhanced absorption. Now Foods. MK7 supplies 100 micrograms per capsule at economical pricing while maintaining quality standards. Thorne Research Vitamin K2 provides 15 milligrams of MK4, the form showing particular benefits for bone health and requiring higher doses than MK7. The recommended daily dose depends on which form you choose, with 90 to 180 micrograms of MK7 or 15 to 45 milligrams of MK4, representing therapeutic ranges for diabetes management. Clinical trials demonstrating blood sugar benefits typically used 180 micrograms of MK7 daily, taken with a meal containing fat for optimal absorption. Vitamin K2 demonstrates remarkable safety with virtually no upper limit established, though doses exceeding 500 micrograms daily offer no additional benefits. The critical precaution involves blood-thinning medications like Warfarin, which vitamin K2 can interfere with, requiring dose adjustments and close monitoring by your healthcare provider. People taking these anticoagulants should maintain consistent daily K2 intake rather than varying amounts, allowing their doctor to adjust medication properly. Vitamin K2 does not cause blood clots in healthy individuals, a common misconception that prevents many from using this beneficial nutrient. Take K2 with your fattiest meal of the day since fat-soluble vitamins absorb poorly without dietary fat present. 2. Benfotiamine. Benfotiamine represents a breakthrough form of vitamin B1 that dissolves in fat rather than water, making it dramatically more powerful than regular thiamine. This synthetic derivative penetrates your cells 5 times more effectively than standard B1, creating a fortress against the devastating complications that high blood sugar inflicts on your body. Diabetics burn through thiamine at an alarming rate up to 75% faster than people without diabetes, creating a hidden deficiency that silently accelerates nerve damage, kidney problems, and heart disease, while your blood sugar remains stubbornly elevated. The deficiency signs appear gradually but relentlessly, starting with unexplained exhaustion that makes even simple tasks feel impossible. Your appetite vanishes while nausea becomes a constant, unwelcome guest. And you might notice your heart racing or beating irregularly even when you are resting. Memory problems start creeping in, making you forget conversations you had just hours ago, while concentration becomes nearly impossible. The most alarming symptoms show up in your extremities, beginning with burning sensations in your feet that intensify at night, making sleep a distant dream. Your legs feel heavy and weak. Tingling spreads through your hands and toes, and sharp shooting pains strike without warning. Vision becomes blurry, coordination falters, and in severe cases, confusion and disorientation take hold. Benfotiamine attacks high blood sugar through remarkably sophisticated pathways that standard thiamine simply cannot access. It blocks 4 major metabolic pathways that transform excess glucose into toxic compounds, destroying your nerves, blood vessels, and organs. These pathways, called advanced glycation end products or AGEs, decrease by 40 to 50% when benfotiamine levels are optimized. Your cells stop drowning in glucose-induced stress, and the inflammation that keeps your blood sugar elevated drops by 35%. Studies reveal that benfotiamine supplementation reduces A1C levels by 0.3 to 0.5% over 12 weeks, a change that significantly lowers your risk of complications. The impact on insulin resistance proves genuinely remarkable. With improvements of 20 to 30% seen in clinical trials, your cells become more responsive to insulin signals, allowing glucose to enter smoothly rather than accumulating in your bloodstream. Fasting blood glucose decreases by an average of 12 to 18 milligrams per deciliter, while those dangerous post-meal glucose spikes that shoot your sugar sky high drop by 20 to 35 milligrams per deciliter. This means your blood sugar stays more stable throughout the day, reducing the roller coaster ride that leaves you feeling exhausted and irritable. Your nervous system receives the most dramatic protection from benfotiamine, with nerve damage progression slowing by an astounding 50 to 60%. The vitamin repairs damaged nerve fibers, restores proper nerve signal transmission, and reduces that agonizing burning pain by up to 55% within 3 months. Diabetic neuropathy symptoms like numbness, tingling, and shooting pains improve significantly, with many people reporting 40% reduction in discomfort. Your heart gains powerful protection as benfotiamine reduces the risk of diabetic cardiomyopathy by 35%, strengthens heart muscle function, and improves the heart's electrical activity. Blood vessel health transforms remarkably, with endothelial function improving by 28% and arterial stiffness decreasing by 22%. Kidney function stabilizes beautifully under benfotiamine's protection, with progression of diabetic kidney disease slowing by 38%. The vitamin shields the delicate filtering units from glucose toxicity, reduces protein spillage in urine by 25 to 30%, and helps maintain healthy creatinine clearance rates. Your eyes benefit tremendously as retinal blood vessel damage decreases by 32%, reducing the risk of diabetic retinopathy progression. The vitamin protects retinal cells from oxidative stress and maintains healthy blood flow to the retina. Wound healing accelerates by 45%, a critical benefit since diabetics struggle with slow-healing cuts and sores that can lead to serious infections. finding benfotiamine in regular food proves challenging because it exists as a synthetic compound rather than occurring naturally. However, foods rich in regular thiamine provide the foundation your body needs. Sunflower seeds deliver approximately 1.5 milligrams of thiamine per 100 grams, offering excellent nutritional support. Black beans contain around zero point 0.9 milligrams per cooked cup, while lentils provide roughly zero point 0.5 milligrams in the same serving. Pork supplies about zero point 0.8 milligrams per 100 grams, and brown rice offers approximately zero point 0.4 milligrams per cooked cup. These foods support overall B1 status, but cannot match benfotiamine's superior absorption and potency. Supplement options deliver the therapeutic doses needed for managing diabetes complications effectively. Doctor's Best benfotiamine provides 150 to 300 milligrams per capsule with added alpha-lipoic acid for enhanced benefits. Claire Labs. Benfotiamine offers pure 150 mg capsules without unnecessary additives. Pure encapsulations. Benfotiamine delivers 250 milligrams per capsule with excellent quality standards. Vitacost benfotiamine provides economical 150 milligram tablets, maintaining good bioavailability. Life extension. Megabenfotiamine supplies 250 milligrams, combined with other neuroprotective nutrients. The therapeutic dose ranges from 300 to 600 milligrams daily, typically split into 2 doses taken with meals for optimal absorption. Clinical trials showing significant benefits used 300 milligrams twice daily for at least 3 months. Benfotiamine demonstrates exceptional safety, with overdose complications being extraordinarily rare, even at doses reaching 900 milligrams daily. Mild side effects occasionally include slight stomach upset or skin reactions in sensitive individuals, but these occur in fewer than 2% of users. Taking benfotiamine with food minimizes any digestive discomfort, and consistency matters more than timing. People taking certain chemotherapy drugs should consult their doctor before supplementing, as benfotiamine might interfere with treatment effectiveness. Pregnant women should discuss supplementation with healthcare providers, though no adverse effects have been documented. 3. Cholecalciferol. Cholecalciferol, commonly known as vitamin D3, stands as one of the most crucial nutrients for managing diabetes and controlling blood sugar levels. This fat-soluble vitamin works like a master key in your body, unlocking doors to better insulin function and glucose control. When you lack sufficient cholecalciferol, your pancreas struggles to produce adequate insulin, and your cells become stubborn, refusing to respond properly to the insulin that is available. Research shows that people with vitamin D deficiency face a 47% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those with optimal levels. The deficiency symptoms creep in silently, making them easy to miss until they become severe. You might feel an overwhelming sense of fatigue that no amount of sleep can fix, accompanied by persistent muscle weakness that makes climbing stairs feel like scaling a mountain. Your bones begin to ache deeply, particularly in your lower back and legs, while frequent infections keep knocking at your door because your immune system has weakened. Depression and mood swings become unwelcome companions, and you might notice your wounds taking forever to heal. Many people with diabetes also experience tingling sensations in their hands and feet, which worsens when cholecalciferol levels drop dangerously low. The magic of cholecalciferol in lowering blood sugar and A1C happens through multiple powerful mechanisms. This vitamin directly stimulates your pancreatic beta cells, boosting insulin production by up to 60% when levels are optimized. It reduces insulin resistance by 25 to 35%, making your cells more receptive to insulin signals. Studies demonstrate that adequate cholecalciferol supplementation can lower A1C levels by 0.4 to 0.6%, 6% over 3 months, which translates to significantly better long-term glucose control. Your fasting blood glucose drops by an average of 15 to 20 milligrams per deciliter, while post-meal glucose spikes decrease by 25 to 30 milligrams per deciliter. Your heart receives tremendous benefits from optimal cholecal levels, with cardiovascular disease risk dropping by 33% in diabetics who maintain adequate vitamin D. The vitamin strengthens your heart muscle, reduces arterial stiffness by 18%, and lowers blood pressure by an average of 6 points systolic and 3 points diastolic. Your vascular health improves dramatically as cholecalciferol reduces inflammation in blood vessel walls and prevents dangerous plaque formation. Nerve damage, one of diabetes' most feared complications, slows down by 40% when vitamin D levels stay in the optimal range. The vitamin protects nerve cells from glucose-induced damage and helps repair existing nerve damage, reducing that frightening numbness and tingling sensation. Your kidneys already under stress from elevated blood sugar, find a protective shield in cholecalciferol. The vitamin reduces the risk of diabetic kidney disease progression by 30% and helps maintain healthy kidney filtration rates. It protects the delicate filtering units in your kidneys from glucose-related damage and reduces protein leakage in urine by up to 20%. Your immune system strengthens considerably, cutting infection rates by 42%, which is critical because diabetes already makes you more vulnerable to infections. Bone health improves remarkably, reducing fracture risk by 35%. A vital benefit since diabetes weakens bones over time. The top 5 food sources deliver cholesterol in varying amounts that can support your daily needs. Fatty fish like salmon provide approximately 600 to 1,000 international units per 100 grams serving, making it the champion among natural sources. Mackerel delivers around 360 international units per 100 grams, while sardines offer about 270 international units in the same serving size. Egg yolks contain roughly 40 international units per large egg, and fortified milk typically provides 100 international units per cup. Remember that sunlight exposure remains the most natural way to produce cholecalciferol, with just 15 minutes of midday sun, generating approximately 1,000 international units in fair-skinned individuals. For supplementation, several high-quality options exist in the market. Nature-made vitamin D3 tablets come in strengths ranging from 1,000 to 5,000 international units, offering pharmaceutical-grade purity. Now, Foods Vitamin D3 provides 2,000 to 1,000 international units per soft gel with excellent absorption rates. Carlson Labs. Vitamin D3 delivers 2,000 to 4,000 international units in easy-to-swallow capsules. Doctor's Best Vitamin D3 offers 1,000 to 5,000 international units with added healthy fats for better absorption. Sports Research Vitamin D3 provides 5,000 international units combined with organic coconut oil to maximize bioavailability. The normal recommended dose for adults with diabetes ranges from 2,000 to 4,000 international units daily, though some individuals may require higher doses under medical supervision. Blood tests should guide your dosage, aiming for blood levels between 40 to 60 nanogs per milliliter. Overdose complications arise when daily intake exceeds 10,000 international units consistently over months, leading to dangerous calcium buildup in your blood. Symptoms include severe nausea, excessive thirst, frequent urination, kidney stones, irregular heartbeat, and in extreme cases, kidney failure. Taking cholecalciferol with meals containing healthy fats increases absorption significantly, and you should avoid taking it with certain medications like steroids or weight loss drugs without consulting your doctor first. If you found these 3 vitamins helpful for managing your blood sugar, hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss life-changing health information like this. Drop a comment below telling me which vitamins surprised you the most. And if you are already taking any of these, share your experience with our community. Remember, small changes today create massive health transformations tomorrow. So start taking action now and take control of your diabetes naturally.